Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the barn out here at St. Bernard Acres. The under construction barn. If you follow this channel, you'll see the last few videos. I've been working on an area inside this barn to make like a YouTube studio, if you will. A place I'll be doing review videos, live streams, and basically an office if nothing else. Now that I have power, have electric in the barn, it's gonna make it even that much easier. So what I have to work on now is getting the internet in the barn. And I can't afford to have Spectrum come out here and run fiber optic cable again all the way down here to the barn. It's about a 250, 300 foot run from the cabin to the barn. So for a solution to get internet in here at full speed, the whole 1 gigabyte that I'm getting from Spectrum will come to the barn. And how I will be doing this company sent me this stuff. Now, a few months ago, I did a video setting up the wireless bridge and set that video aside for use later, when I get all this completed. And I have lost that footage. So as far as my setup goes, it's gone. I'm not a detailed technical person. I don't give specs like that, my reviews go. I just tell you if it works or not, and if it's something I will use. So what I've got is simply a CPE902 wireless bridge from UeeVii. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I'm not even going to try. What's important, I don't need to pronounce it because the thing works. I set up a test with it at the cabin before I did the barn down here because I needed to know how it worked for one and see if it would be the solution that I needed. It works. It's easy to set up if you have a little bit of knowledge. I have a little bit of knowledge, so it was easy to set up. If I had no knowledge, it's still, with the help of YouTube videos and the manual, it can still be set up. What's really nice about it is you don't have to have a power supply to these. This gets its power from the router. The Cat5 cable that hooks up to your router. You have to have a router at the main base, at the home base. You have a router. Then that internet is wirelessly sent to the receiver bridge. I'll show you what I have on the cabin. That I can show you. The other one I can't show you right now because I buried it. That's something I have to do as I build this out here. I have to move because you do have to have line of sight. And you'll see with this clip right here what I'm talking about. Hopefully you can see up there. This is the CPE902 wireless bridge that I'll be using for internet in the barn. So this is the transceiver, and this will be hardwired into my router inside the cabin. I'll run a line to it. It will get its power from that, just using standard Cat5 cabling. And then I will have a line of sight once I trim a couple trees. I was trying to set this up earlier and realized that where I had put the receiver on the barn down there, it is now blocked. So I have to move where I'm putting that, and we'll get that part set up so I can get internet in the barn. So hopefully that made some sense. Now, it's gonna be easy to transmit. Everything is right there. I run a line around the cabin into the router, and I'm transmitting internet. Now this thing, if you have line of sight, will go up a couple of miles. It is amazing how this bridge works. And I had never heard of one until they offered to send me one to do a review on. And yes, this is the trick. This is how I'm going to get internet service to remote buildings at St. Bernard Acres. I can put a receiver on this one. I can put a receiver on another building. I can put a receiver on the house that Alex is going to build. And we can share internet that way in different buildings. So that's the bridge. That I like. So I have to have a router out here, because you have to plug into the router, and then that's going to send the internet to my laptop, and everything that I'm going to use the internet for out here will be with another router, because my router inside the cabin will not reach down here to the studio I'm building. So I will have a router. They also sent me their AX3000 Wi-Fi 6 router. This thing, I have not used it yet. I cannot wait to get it set up and try it out though. This is the first time I've looked inside the box. This is as secure as anything I've seen. It really is. And you talk about antennas. You've got antennas with this thing. You can send that signal anywhere you want. There's a router, folks. Standard Cat5 cabling, Cat6, it's all compatible. And you have different different local area networks. You can send it hardwired. If you have something that needs to be on the internet at a remote location, you can hardwire it into this. Separate networks you can have on this one router. So definitely, I would definitely recommend looking into this. It comes with your power cable, your Cat5 cable. Now this isn't going to work for me because I've got to, where the bridge is going, it's going to wind up having to go over on this side of the barn. I had it over on that side, but things got in the way. So I'll be rewiring it on the cabin side and here. Now I know all seasons where I have my best line of sight. But it will wire up over here. I will plug in the router. The router is going to be sitting over here by the electric, where I have a receptacle. I'll put a receptacle up there. It really doesn't matter much, especially with how well this will broadcast the signal. But, you know, I have Cat5 cabling to run from the transceiver of the bridge to this router. And again, that receiver is going to get its power from this. It'll go through the Cat5 cabling into this. This is 8021G, I think. Let me double check here before I say what it is. 80211 AX router. Again, I'm not a technical guy. I do not try to tell you all the specs. I'm just telling you, this is the solution that I needed to have full internet access at this remote barn. You know, if I had a shed another 300 or 400 yards away, I could be on solar and power the router, which would power the receiver, and I would be getting the internet sent to that. Bobby's cabin is about 800 yards from here, right? If we had a line of sight, if I put that transceiver up on a pole and put the receiver on his cabin, he would get the internet from this cabin. And you're talking a good 800 yards or more over to his cabin on his property. It really is. That's how easy the solution for getting internet at your outbuildings can be. So I say yes. The wireless bridge and the AX3000 router. I'm looking at my router. The CPE902 bridge. It comes in a nice box. I mean, I've had this open plenty of times. So if you don't run it off of your router, you can plug this in. See that plug? And send power to it if you wanted to. It comes with both fridges, a little bit of Cat 5 cabling, some nice clamps if you want to put it on a pole, a couple of those. I mean, everything you need for installation is in here. It's a really good package. I will put links to where you can get this stuff. Dang it. I apologize for this mess. Like I said, I'm building over there. It's coming. So when I start doing reviews, it's going to look a whole lot better and be a lot more professional. But again, UeeVii CPE902 for the bridge, the AX3000 Wi-Fi 6 gigabyte wireless router. That's what I will be using in here. There's your solution for getting internet in remote outbuildings on your property. It's that simple. You got a detached garage, there you go. You got a barn you want to shoot videos in and do reviews in and do live streams from, there you go. This is going to make it easy. People want me to set up cameras inside this barn because this old barn is haunted. Set up cameras in here and stream it all night long. That's how I'm going to get to do it. So I want to thank UeeVii for sending me this. And Becky from that company, I apologize for the delay in getting your wireless bridge shown, but I've been working on it. Sometimes these take a while. Anyway, this is Joe out here in the barn out at St. Bernard Acres. This is Monday, July 1st. Welcome to July. I got to head back to Wheeling, go to work. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. I'm out.